once again on pitch 1, and we have the World Cup final for the men's 40s between
Ireland and Australia, of course.
Ireland and Australia, this men's 40s World Cup final, and sure to be an intriguing clash, Shane.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen a little bit of this Ireland men's 40s squad in action, but I think we're yet to see the Australian men's 40s, so it'll be an exciting clash, definitely. We just await the opening clocks in now. About 2 minutes to go there. Yeah, we just see the Australian players running out onto pitch with their supporters.
Oh, what a view that is. Oh, and the man who sets the mood. And just unbelievable fan zones cropping up across the UL, Shane. Unbelievable support all week long.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Like, you know, to get to come and watch your friends and family represent their countries at a World Cup must be special. And we'll see if Ireland can do their home supporters proud, or will Australia and the travelling support ruin the day for Ireland.
And of course, Australia going to kick us off here in this men's 40s World Cup final. I think Australia still yet to lose on pitch 1 specifically. Ireland hoping they'll be able to end that. As we see Australia's number 1, Michael Buechner, just charging up there. A couple of short distance sprints. He's getting a feel for the ground, or else he's charging up the biggest opening kick of all time.
Trying to just intimidate this Ireland squad.
Intimidating this commentator. He'll run through the telly at me. And there's the clocks in, followed by the whistle, and here we go.
Yeah, Australia defender just coming across the path of the Irish attacker there.
Yeah, number 5, Shane Cunningham, taking a bit of a blow.
Yeah, looks like might have gotten a bit of a dead leg in the quad there. But Ireland still advancing down this left side. Look to spread it into the middle now. And they'll go wider. Good pass and good hands. Great tag though from Australia.
Oh.
Missed tags.
Oh, and still goes.
Going.
Just Connie Leahy.
And I think the ref saying that the defender just grabbed onto it. Connie Leahy running through there. Brilliant run from him. And he'll quickly sub off. Keeping fresh legs on, of course. Referee just saying that the Australia defender took the ball out of the hands of the Irish player there. So again, another penalty to Ireland, and they're in a great attacking position here.
Definitely, yeah, good attacking play from Ireland in his opening minute and a half.
Good tag there, number 12, Michael Croker.
And still Ireland advance. Number 12 there. And Ireland don't quite get over.
Almost goes right through the ref there. That's Thomas Farrell.
I think that might have been cause for us to see the first red card on pitch 1, but avoids contact.
Oh, almost through there, but well tagged. Ireland look to go wide. Might have been down before the tag. No, the ref says tag made, and it's a turnover. Great defence from Australia.
Yeah, Australia is so strong, and get the turnover of possession.
We just see again number 6, Cliff Callanan, player coach, sending his players around to the left. So close to getting through there, but just tagged before the ball's down. Good defence, Australia. And in the meantime, they've kicked the ball dead over the try line. So it'll be Ireland possession from their 10 metre.
Just, yeah, the sun out in force this morning, heading into the afternoon in UL. And it'll be interesting to see if we see those backwards caps get turned forwards at any stage as sun starts to get into the eyes.
Good wide pass from Ireland. Nowhere to go down that left wing. Good exiting kick there. And a good tag made. Australia now looking to exit their third. And almost do so there through Dane Fish. Bit of support in the YouTube live chat, I think, for Dane Fish as well, from Danny Rusid. Australia spreading the ball very well here, keeping it alive. Well tagged eventually by Ireland. Ball almost popping up there. And Ireland do jump on that loose ball. Thought he'd been tagged there, was Tony O'Brien, but actually hadn't been. Ireland going wide now, down that right wing. Well held, but Australia defence holding firm so far.
Yeah, it's been an evenly contested opening 4.5 minutes. Neither side blinking first yet.
Irish players not sure the rest call there. I think there might have been a knock on. So it's ball back to Australia. Good evasion there, but pass not going to hand.
Oh,
Australia doing well to recover from that loose ball, and they're still on the attack here.
oh, brilliant play. Number 10, Adam Carlisle, very nearly in. But Ireland's trying to do some last-ditch tagging. Oh.
Looks like tag's not made. Ref signaling for a try, and that's the opening score for Australia in this men's 40s final.
It looks like it's that number 16, Andrew Lynch.
Yeah, good tag there, first by Ross Quinn, I believe. But that cut back inside and a nice dive.
Yeah, brilliant flap action there from Andrew Lynch. And we've seen what happens when these Australian teams get a lead. They look to extend.
Yeah, so Ireland will be looking to answer that try quickly. They'll need to do so to stay in this final. Good kick there from Cliff Callanan, I believe. And a good chase as well. Penalty though, I think, to Australia. Little bit of contact coming in on the Australian defender as he was going down to grab it. Kick put in and blocked a bit by Ireland. Bobbles around and they recover well. Good tagging there from Troy Ticehurst.
Better from Ireland, retaining possession now as they try to get back into this game. 7.5 minutes gone in this men's 40s World Cup final as Ireland advance.
Down that wing.
Oh, and they're through!
Brilliant try from Ireland. They do respond well from that early Australia score. Number 4, Peter Moran, down that left wing. That's great work there in midfield and perfect pass.
Oh, and just like he was yesterday, it's scoring Moran. And it is 1-1 in this men's 40s World Cup final. 8 minutes gone. The seesaw battle continues. And Shane, we haven't had it yet in a knockout game that we've covered. Any games requiring the drop-off rules.
Yeah.
This game looking very even, only 8 minutes gone.
Yeah, of course, if a game does end in regular time with a draw, the winner does need to be determined, and it is the drop-off rule set that does split the difference between the teams. So should we see it in this men's 40s final, we'll be happy to explain the rules for anyone watching at home.
Ireland now trying to play out of their own half.
Great evasion there.
Brilliant
Ball
stuff.
kept alive.
Oh, and no.
Tag made. Only a light bit of contact there. Sent the Australian player to the ground. So referee happy to let play on.
And linesman flags. Number 23, Vinny O'Donnell.
Just stepped into touch, unfortunately. Australia now passing halfway. Tags missed there, and the ball kept alive.
Oh, good take.
It was well held there by Australia, keeping possession, and it'll be a tag.
And Australia is so hard to stop once they get up and passing the ball around like this.
Tag made before that pass away. It's good defence from Ireland.
Oh, good handoff there from Butner. Oh, no. Good
Ball
defending
goes
from
loose,
Ireland.
and it's a tag.
But they get in again, Australia. It's that magic number 7, Andrew Crowe.
Yeah, brilliant inside line from Crowe. Just catches the defence off guard. We'll see it again here. All drifting one way, and he comes back the other.
And they do say crows are one of the most intelligent birds out there. And intelligent play from Andrew Crowe, one of the most intelligent players out there. And scored a try yesterday, scored a try today. And yesterday when he scored, we asked, was it all Crover? Probably too early to ask that here. But a nice reminder that I did get to say that yesterday. And it is 2-1 Australia, 11.5 minutes into this men's 40s World Cup final.
Yeah, so plenty of match still to go. Lots of opportunity for Ireland to get back into this game. They're certainly not out of it at all. Almost through there. Went number 10, David Lyons. A good step and into space goes Paul Tully. Another of the try scorers yesterday in the match that we covered. Ball recovered well by Tully. So Ireland now still advancing with a fresh set of tags now.
There's the scorer, Peter Moran.
Oh,
I think
unfortunately.
a wind-assisted tag there
Yeah,
on
just
Ireland's
going off.
number 12. Of course, that being Adam Convoy. Just joking. We have received correction. That number 12's name is Alan Conboy. There he is, Alan Conboy.
Tag made there before that contact, so still with Ireland. Almost through there went Conboy.
Oh, good kick there from David Lyons.
Australia now on the attack, but Ireland defence looking good in these first phases. A good kick put in, awkward to deal with.
Oh, did that make it?
It looks like it might have gotten the 50-10.
Oh, superb 50-10 kick there.
The wind blowing behind Australia in this first half, possibly helping to take that over. You just see that again.
Oh, perfectly measured.
And in the meantime there, I believe Australia have scored again.
If you thought the kick was good, now they have a try to go with it. And looks like it was that number.
Might have been
one of the players
12.
with a number.
Yeah. We'll see that again now.
It's number 10, Adam Carlisle, with a box try. 2
Brilliant
points
from him.
there.
I think it might have been Carlisle as well, put in that kick for the 50-10. Capitalising very well off the pressure.
And suddenly it is 4-1 Australia. Of course, Australia have won every game we've seen of them on pitch 1. So looking like business as usual in these opening 15 minutes. But still time left. Ireland, of course, with a home advantage, playing in their home country, Limerick in Ireland. So still time left.
Only Australia loss that we've had the pleasure of commentating on was last night's Mixed 21s final against the ITF Alliance, where the ITF Alliance did take that win.
Very emotional game. See the Alliance go all the way and do it. But of course has the asterisks of being on pitch 2. Australia feeling pitch 1 as a good homely feel for them. Number 12 there, Michael Croker.
Just picked out there by Croker. Could have let the ball continue on to Carlisle, but wanted to take it himself.
Oh, great tag. Great tag from Vinny O'Donnell.
Well picked up off his toes there.
And that was an NFL style throw there.
Kept alive. Out to the wing.
They're all doing it now. They've been doing their best Tom Brady impression.
You just see that again. Realizes he isn't tagged, so gets the ball away from himself.
Sure, why not? You're in a World Cup final. You're being broadcast live. It's time to pull out all the tricks.
Yeah, and Australia do retain possession with a fresh set of tags, so plenty more time to work at this Ireland line.
Good defensive tagging from Ireland at the moment. Just about hanging in there. Another unbelievable pass from Australia, and they're still doing it. Oh, but tag made. And Australia still pressing, trying to force the issue. That's Carlisle. Gets the pass out wide. What a brilliant tag.
Brilliantly.
By Vinny O'Donnell.
This is good defence from Ireland.
And that's the turnover
the
tag.
Turnover. They look to go quickly here. Oh, unfortunate spill there. And
Oh,
Australia coming
great
away with this.
play by Australia's number 19. Unfortunately not named. Oh, and the Rock the Baby celebration. Incredible. One of the best celebrations we've seen all week long. A classic.
Brilliant there from Australia, just diving on this dropped ball. Realise he's not tagged, burst into space and the spin away. And the dive in the corner.
And oh, lovely
The
stuff.
baby.
You'd wonder, does that go to a special someone that he's having a baby with? Has he just had a baby? Does he just like that celebration? Questions aplenty.
Hit the wrong button on the FIFA.
Hit the wrong
celebration.
VI.
So Ireland now looking to claw their way back into this game as we approach half time here. It's 5-1 Australia in the men's 40s final of this 2023 World Cup. Good loop around play there between Alan Conboy and David Lyons, I believe. Nice kick in behind. Dived on well by Australia. I think the ref's signalling that there's a bit of contact again on him.
We had a Rock the Baby celebration. That looked like they were trying to change the baby. I ended adamant that the ball should be with them. 30 seconds left in the first half of this men's 40s World Cup final. And after a close start, it's, Australia having it all their own way.
Good tag there, and that's a turnover. Not long to go now before the halftime klaxon. There it is, and Ireland look to make something happen in the last play. Still not recovered by Australia.
Number 4 there, Peter Moran, desperate to make something happen.
Yeah, I think a penalty against him for diving on it while on the attack. Only the defender is allowed to dive on the ball. So Australia now will have that last say. We're just continuing slightly into the end of this first half period, and Australia not looking to. They just
no way!
All the way to the left.
And Ben Shine, number 15. It is his time to shine.
Brilliant from Australia, just not allowing themselves to be tagged at all, keeping the ball alive so well. Fast hands, fast passes. And such a great pass there from Jason Cushion.
And the touchdown tumble over, 10 out of 10. And at half time, this men's 40s World Cup final, Australia 6, Ireland 1. Be sure to come back for the second half.
We've always been good at beginnings, and beginnings are about questions. What do we value? Who do we serve? We've lived these questions for half a century, but enough to become a home of first. The first university of an independent nation. Ireland's first female university president. Along the way, we've found answers and we've built foundations. Foundations we'll rely on for the journey ahead. How can we protect, regenerate, and steward this place we live in? How can we be catalysts in realizing a just and fair society for all? And who better to ask these questions? We know this place, and we know our place. We are University of Limerick. Tempted. I was tempted. Tempted by your smile. I was tempted. And for a little while I was certain that I will be the one to change you, and you will be mine. You will be mine. I was tempted, tempted by your eyes. I was tempted.
And we are back for the second half of this men's 40s World Cup final between Australia and Ireland. Australia building up a 6-1 lead just before half time. Some fantastic tries. And it's going to take something special for Ireland to get back into this game.
Yeah, definitely. And Australia starting very well in this second half, advancing up the pitch brilliantly.
They just don't stop for a moment. You know, even into the final play of the first half, Claxton had gone winning the whistle. They just go and go and go.
Yeah, and it takes some really desperate defence to stop these Australian teams. And Ireland on the end of that now. Oh, just unfortunately not able to hold on to it after the first knock-on from Australia. We have support in the YouTube live chat from Ger Walsh. Big second half, Ireland. Best of luck. And they will need it. They have a lot of support here in Limerick. And of course at home watching the live stream. Ireland will look to get back into this final.
Oh, what a pass there from number 5, Shane Cunningham.
Oh, I just think he was out just before that ball left his hands, unfortunately. Linesman says. So it's Australia ball. And of course we only have linesmen for these big finals through the group stages. We were down to just the main referees to officiate, and you think maybe if there hadn't been a linesman there, Ireland could have been away down the wing.
Yeah, so fine margins, and fine margins indeed, as number 7, Andrew Crowe, gets his second try of the game and racks up another point for Australia.
Yeah, just brilliant pressure from them, quickly turning defence into attack and catching the Ireland defensive line just slightly unset. Just this on this second phase here. Great pass, and the change of direction from Crowe, taking him away from the two defenders. Yeah, it's just relentless stuff here from Australia.
Yeah, the fine margins. It looked like Ireland were away after a fine pass. Number 5, Shane Cunningham, as I said, rightly spotted by the linesman. So brilliant that in these big games there are the extra officials to make sure every call has that extra chance of being made correctly. It's been a theme throughout the week, just top class officiating all week long.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I'm sure a lot of these refs very glad to get to officiate a World Cup. They've done a good job of it, and we thank them very much. Of course, these games not possible at all without the refs. So
definitely the unsung heroes of pretty much every sport are the referees.
Yeah, a thankless job, of course. You know,
thankless job. Yeah.
When you have a good game, you often go unnoticed, and unfortunately, bad games can lead to a lot of unhappy players and fans. But so far, these refs have been fantastic here at the World Cup 2023.
Oh, and Grubber attempt here. Australia will chase the kick. And number 2 there, Dane Fish, making the tag on Paul Tully.
Great tag there. Australia's number 8, Matt Canellis.
And of course, interesting that Fish tagging Tully, Lord Tully in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and of course
their sigil was the fish. Was it the Tully is a fish? So a Game of Thrones connection there between Tully and Fish.
Nice little reference for any of you nerds out there.
Yeah.
That was a great kick put in by Ireland, forcing Australia into a bit of pressure. The covering chaser did very well to stop it from going out for a 50-10, and instead it's back over their try line where they'll drop it out to Ireland, giving them possession instead just outside of that 10-metre line. I think there might be a cat dancing on the keyboard of Wilfred Deverell in the YouTube chat.
Or is he trying to spell something out?
We'll try to decode it as this match continues and let you know at home if we can.
What does Wilfred Deverell know? We've entered the Matrix. It's been that kind of week. We've had a brilliant week of rugby.
We're all just getting a little tired now.
We're all just getting a little tired, yeah.
But not these players. Australia are keeping the pace up very well.
Just a little test of short elasticity there.
Good tag made in the same movement. So Australia will continue up the pitch. Might look to kick soon. Yeah, here we go. They put in a great kick.
Oh, nearly.
Looks like it stopped just outside of that red cone.
Ireland just being penned back deep in their own half by Australia at the moment.
Yeah, Ireland unfortunately have not been able to string together a good bit of attacking play for a while. Just a few errors and great defence from Australia thwarting them so far. Unfortunate drop ball there.
To beat Australia, you pretty much have to be flawless, and so tough, against other teams. There's room for errors, margin for errors, very little room for error against these Australia teams. And Troy Ticehurst becomes Ticehurst as he gets a try for Australia, another point on the board, and you would feel that pretty much makes sure the result, Shane.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Ireland on attack really needed to make something happen very soon if they were to stay in this game, but unfortunately that drop ball gives Australia possession and they so quickly turn it into a point. So 8-1 now, the lead for Australia.
Yeah, just about 12 minutes left in this men's 40s World Cup final. Of course, a superb achievement from both teams to get to the final. And but Ireland, if they lose this, it'll be the second best team in the world, and but looking very much second best here at the moment.
Yeah, Australia just looks so dominant here. There was an earlier tag made, so David Lyons goes back a little bit.
Just speaking of Australian dominance, Shane, and what we said about they've won every game we've watched on pitch 1. They could be about to lose a second game in 2 days on pitch 2. It looks like the Australians women's 30s final. Australia currently 4-0 down against GB.
Yeah, that GB women's squad is so strong. We've had guest commentator Will Shepherd on with us here, and he's told us of the squads that he's been very impressed with so far. So best of luck to them over on pitch 2. You can catch that on our other live stream here on the ITRA YouTube channel.
So it's definitely something for any other team currently scheduled for a final on pitch 1 today. Do your level best to lodge an appeal and go to pitch 2.
Yeah.
That may be your best bet. But you can launch all the appeals you want. Andrew Crowe has gotten over for a World Cup final hat-trick.
Brilliant from Crowe. He's just been so effective both on attack and defence.
Crowe effective.
I didn't say that.
We'll get you making a pun, Shane. By the end of the day, we're going to get it. But we didn't get to use it earlier. But I think now we can indeed ask if it is all Crover.
You did get to use it earlier. You brought it up.
I brought it up, yeah, but this time
without
it's come up
context.
naturally. And a 9-1 Australia.
Yeah, just about 10 minutes left in this game here between Australia and Ireland. Australia looking so good, but Ireland might want to just add a few more points to the board to show for their efforts in this World Cup campaign.
Yeah, and they have had a brilliant campaign. I think that's something important for teams to remember. Obviously losing in a final, probably, terrible feeling. But they've actually got to the final in the first place. Is an achievement, and nothing that happens here today will discount your previous good work throughout the week.
Yeah, it's no accident that these teams are the two in the final. They've both played very well, trained well throughout the years leading up to this World Cup. So I'm sure Ireland will probably still be happy with this result. Of course, as we say, the Australian teams have been so dominant across all divisions, and everyone would have known that coming into this World Cup. So I think Ireland can take a lot of positives.
For the box.
Yeah, I think the ref has given it
a sheepish look on the face of the try scorer there. Oh,
no.
From sheepish to surprised.
Yeah, a bit of shock on the face. The ref says try disallowed. We'll see again if we can catch what that was. Might have been a forward pass maybe. Yeah, just sending number 9 Jason Cushion through that gap. Ref was a bit slow to make his decision known. Yeah, coming up to 8 minutes left. Ireland 8 points down. We need to average a point a minute. And of course, 4 box tries would see them go level. But I think they take any try they can get at this stage. We just see again the look of delight and the turn in horror. Thought he was through for a World Cup final box try, but not to be. Kick not going quite as far as he would have hoped there. I believe that was Cliff Callanan, player coach. So Australia now look to go down that right side. Ireland shutting the gap in defence. Although no, I think the contact given against the attacker instead. So Ireland get possession. And someone in our YouTube comments, Connor Dalton, confirmed that Ireland number 12 is Adam Convoy. Again, just another little joke about a mishap yesterday. Of course, number 12, as we've mentioned already on the stream, is Alan Conboy. Thank you, Connor Dalton, for the reminder. And Alan Conboy had a fine game yesterday, inspiring his Ireland team with a few tries. And a big part of the reason they're in the final today. Brilliant performance from him and the Ireland team yesterday. And there'll be a lot of positives for the whole team to focus on when they're reviewing this week. Yeah, definitely. They'll look to grow from here. This men's 40s side still so strong. But speaking of positives, number 5, Adam Barrett. Will we get the Love Heart celebration? We saw it so well, so many times in that hat-trick he scored in the previous match here. Great passing here, and does he have any love left in him? Barrett just gets it over the line. Brilliant from him. Sounds bad, but it
This Australia team might be sick of celebrating. Running out of emotes.
Did you see?
Oh,
We did catch it. There it is.
Oh, and he found the camera. Beats his man. A love heart and a rock the baby. The double celebration, and that makes you wonder, Shane. Does he love his baby? Does he love someone out there who's having his baby? What is he trying to tell us through celebration? The interpretive dance of Adam Barrett continues.
Congratulations to him, of course.
Yeah, whatever he said. Congratulations on the try. And whatever his celebrations are pointing towards. Congratulations for that.
Number 19 as well, Australia, giving a similar celebration.
Of course, yeah. Maybe they're having a baby together.
They could be.
The number 5, Adam Barrett, and the number 19.
You'd think they wouldn't be showing that love to the camera, though.
Well,
unless they're just trying to keep
just for each other to watch, but they're watching the game back later for the highlights. Like, oh, I did a rock the baby for you.
Yeah.
Did you do one for me? And so let us know in the comments if you know, are Adam Barrett, number 5, and number 19 adopting a baby together? Or did they practice their celebrations together?
Could be practicing celebrations. Almost through there. Number 21, Barry Casey, but tagged well. And that kick just over the referee's head height, shoulder height. So it will be a turnover, Australia. Pressure not relieved here from an Ireland perspective.
Yeah, just no let up from this Australia team.
Good tag from Ireland there. Number 4, Peter Moore, in the try scorer. Great pass out wide.
And number 4, Craig Ticehurst, trying to join in the fun. Of course, his namesake, Troy Ticehurst, has a try already.
And there it is,
number 4, does he make it?
Referee looks like he will be signalling for a try.
And it is the second Ticehurst of the game to get a try. And those tries hurts Ireland as Australia make it 11-1 in this men's 40s World Cup final. Troy and Craig doing brilliant work for the Ticehurst name. Yeah, just about 3 minutes left in this game. And of course, we will be back at 2 o'clock for the Mixed Seniors Cup final between Australia and Great Britain. And looking to see if Australia can continue their dominance on pitch 1.
Yeah, I feel we've posed that question multiple times and
got the same answer.
Same answer each time. They do continue their strong dominance here.
Statistically, even you'd think they'd have to lose on pitch 1 at some stage.
Yeah, you flip a weighted coin enough times.
Yeah.
And you might hope for a tails, but so far it's all coming up heads, Australia. Great passing. Oh, it just doesn't go to hand, unfortunately. So Ireland now on the counter attack. That pass also not going to hand, but I believe they were playing with advantage. So yeah, ref brings it back for that initial Australian knock-on.
Just over on pitch 2 in that women's 30 cup final, there's a significant delay due to an injury to one of the players there. We hope she's okay, just receiving a bit of treatment while she's down, but of course officials and players doing the right thing by stopping the play if needed. And yeah, hopefully everything okay over there on pitch 2. But yeah, significant delay, if anyone wondering what is going on with the stream.
Yeah, so that match will continue past the klaxon you'll hear here on this stream. So once this match finishes here, if you'd like to go over to our Stream 2 link, you could check out how that match ends.
Blocked in by someone there, says the ref. I think a free kick going the way of Ireland.
So we do hope that that player over on pitch 2 is recovering soon, and we wish her the best. The contact there in defence. Arm just coming across the body of number 20, Brian O'Sullivan.
Number 16 getting the steps in. And there's the klaxon.
There is that full-time klaxon and the whistle from the referee. So it is Australia men's 40s who will win the World Cup 2023. Massive congratulations to them. They played brilliantly here and across the week in Limerick. Commiserations to Ireland, but they will get to go home with silver medals.
Yeah, not a bad achievement at all. But make sure you're coming back to us on pitch 1 at 2 o'clock for the Mixed Senior Cup final between Australia and Great Britain. And just a reminder again that over on pitch 2, the Women's 30 Cup final has been delayed due to an injury to a player between GB Women's 30 and Australia Women's 30. But we'll be back on pitch 1 at 2 p.m. for the Mixed Senior